What's going on, guys? Sawcasm here, and today I have some gameplay on the map Studio, aka Firing Range from Black Ops 1. This is a quick little gameplay, but anyway, I don't want to talk so much about the gameplay. More so what I'm going to be discussing is Infinity Ward versus Treyarch. These are the two companies that actually make the Call of Duty games. You know, Infinity Ward is the Modern Warfare series, and Treyarch does the Black Ops series, as well as World at War. So personally, obviously it comes down to all opinion and, you know, what you like better. Now, me, personally, I like Infinity Ward games. I know a lot of people disagree, and I feel like that Treyarch is probably the favored, especially recently, you know, with Black Ops 2 coming out, even though I feel like the general consensus with Black Ops 2 is that most people aren't enjoying it so much, but as an overall notion, I like Infinity Ward better, and there's a couple reasons for this. I always feel like Infinity Ward has the more gun diversity. You know, there's obviously a lot of guns in every Call of Duty game, but I feel like Infinity Ward actually makes fun guns. You know, even some of the bad ones in the Infinity Ward games, I feel like they could still be fun, even if they're not necessarily the best. Whereas in Black Ops, you know, like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, I really feel like there are certain guns that shine, and the ones that don't shine are really lackluster and really just don't bring much to the table in terms of enjoyment, for me at least. So, you know, you may find something else in them that I don't see, you may enjoy them for reasons that I don't, but personally I think that the Black Ops guns are really boring, to be honest. You know, there's like a couple here and there that spark my interest, and other than that, I just tend to stick to the, you know, good guns, because that's just what I like in these games. Meanwhile, in Infinity Ward games like Modern Warfare 3, I really like to kind of dip into other weapons and stuff like that. Like, for example, this is the example I always use. The AK-47 in Modern Warfare 3, it wasn't necessarily the best gun, but there was just something about it that I really liked. I don't know if it was the recoil pattern, but I was just really comfortable with it and really enjoyed it, even though it wasn't the best of guns. So there's that, and I always feel like Black Ops games are kind of boring. They get kind of stale pretty quick. You know, there's not much to them that really drives me to play, whereas the Infinity War games, there's always the MOAB and, you know, the nuke, and on top of that, they're just, I don't know, there's a certain pace to the games that I feel is a little bit more fun than that of Treyarch games. Now, I understand you guys are all going to have differing opinions, and I'd really like to hear your opinions on this. So let me know if you prefer the Infinity Ward games or the Treyarch games. And, you know, the Infinity Ward Call of Duty Ghosts is the rumored name to be coming out soon, I guess in November, because that's when Call of Duty is always released. And, you know, I'm really feeling like this could be a good game. I know I say this about like every Call of Duty, because I do enjoy Call of Duty, obviously, as a series. It's my favorite series, hands down. And even though I say that like I don't really like Black Ops 2 all that much, I still like it more than basically every other game, because Call of Duty is pretty much my favorite franchise in video game history. And but I'm really hoping, and I really do feel like Infinity Ward can deliver on this, on the next Call of Duty, if they do use some of the stuff that Treyarch does implement. You know, I know I said that I like Infinity Ward better, but there are some things that Treyarch definitely does better and brings to the table. Like, there's definitely a bunch of features that Infinity Ward can use in their own game to improve and make it better. That's just what I think, and I think that if they did that, they could really have a hit on their hands. So that's my 2 cents. Once again, let me know what you think, because I want this video in particular, and, you know, the majority of my videos, to be kind of a discussion board for you guys. Look at me fail with these rockets with the AGR. It's like my first time using the AGR, and, you know, I'm just trying to try some different stuff and see, maybe there's some stuff I don't know that's fun and I haven't been using. But, you know, leave in the comments, you know, your thoughts on which game developer you like better and which one produces the games that you like more. So that's about it. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like rating and subscribe if you aren't already. But if you hated the video, be sure to dislike it, leave me comments, and unsubscribe. I finally got my outro right. Yes!